Hey, what is up everybody, back with another video, and in this video I'll be showing everybody the best Lunar mods and settings, in-game settings in Lunar that you can have. Now this video took quite a long time to make, so if you enjoy these videos then please leave a like and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. And anyway, let's get into the video. Okay guys, so to get into your Lunar settings, you want to press right shift, and then I'll open up this, press mods right here, and then this will open it up. I'm playing 1.8 for PvP, so I can go on MineMen, so I have the 1.7 visuals right here. But if you're playing on a newer version, 1.16.5 or 1.17, then it might not be here, but that's fine. I'm just playing 1.8, so I do have it here. Now if you are playing 1.8 or 1.7, 100% have this on, and make it all of these on. It'll just make it a lot easier to PvP. And yeah. Now we go to FPS. It's quite cool to just see your FPS here. I normally monitor it to see if streaming or recording, how much of a toll it has on my PC. So yeah, it's useful. These are the settings to make it look like this. And yeah. Now on to CPS, I have it on because I like to see my CPS, test different clicking methods, test how to do the clicking methods, and I just like it there, seeing my CPS. If you go into settings, you want to have your right click CPS to see how much CPS you have bridging, or if you're God bridging, short drag God bridging or something like that. Then right click CPS is useful. These are the settings that I have. And I go to toggle sneak / sprint. I have that enabled, and it's just useful for me. It makes it easier for me to sprint in PvP, and I'm just used to it now. You can also do fly boost, so if you're on creative or something, then it's a lot easier to get to one place. You can make yourself faster in flight. So normally it'd be at 2, that's the default. I made it 4 just to double it. Just get it back to 4. And yeah, these are settings. And down zoom. This is super useful if you play Bed Wars, I'd say. I have it to see. You can bind it to anything on your mouse or keyboard. I have it to see, so I can see people from far away in Bed Wars, out of my render distance. I can see them. Now zoom level 4, I'd recommend 2 for normal PvP, but I do Bed Wars sometimes, so I put it at 4. These are the settings for it. And we go down to Hypixel mods. Now Hypixel mods isn't what it sounds like. There's no cheating or something bannable here. It's just automatically does stuff for chat or something. So I have auto GG on. It just says GG in the chat automatically for me. You do not want auto friend on, because then I'll just friend the person you're PvPing with. So yeah, 100% have that off. And then anti-GG basically means that anybody who has GG or auto GG on, it won't show up for you in the chat. Now that's useful if you're just getting fed up of GG in the chat, or it's just gonna overdo your chat basically. So you can have it off if you want, but I don't really find a use of having it off. So yeah. Coordinates. Now this is really good for survival. Now it just shows you up here. The Y level is super important, because when you're finding diamonds, it's Y11 you need to get to find diamonds the easiest, and it's a lot easier than pressing F3 and then trying to find it and then seeing it. Unless you want to use F3 and see everything, then you can, but I just have it on here as it's a lot more minimalistic on your game as well. And yeah, now these are settings for it. Alright, now if you go to crosshair, now this is really useful for me. Just personally for me, I find it way easier to bridge with this arrow, with the dot. Now you've got your normal cross, You've got a circle if you want it to be a circle, and you've got an arrow. Now I use the arrow because it's a lot easier for me to speed bridge. You can have like no dot. I use a dot because it's a bit more precise for me. And yeah, you have outline. You can do anything with the crosshairs. Now these are settings that I'm using. Right. Now, they go down to potion effects. Now this is super useful, and it basically shows you the potion effects right here, so you just glance at the left side of your screen and then boom, now you've found what potion effects you have currently. Now, instead of pressing like E, stopping, or making some, like when you press E and look at your potion effects, like the normal general way, then people can just come up to you with like a sword and kill you easily, because they got the first hit, they can do like a combo or anything. But with this on, you can just quickly glance at the left side of your screen and then boom, you know what potion effects are on you. Now you got direction HUD. You can have this on, it's like a compass. Waypoints, that's useful. It's like the map and banners on Java, but you can just make waypoints. Now this is really useful for survival, but I don't really play survival. But I might make an SMP server, which you can join by our Discord server. Our Discord server will be in the link in the description. So yeah, if you want like a chill, if you want to join a chill Discord server where you can like make friends, hang out with people, then definitely check out our Discord server. Now back to the video, we've got the scoreboard. This is quite useful, it just shows you like, if you're PvPing your friend or something, then you've got a scoreboard right here, so you'll never lose track of the score. It's quite useful. I don't really need to use it, but I just have it on just in case I do like a 1v1 with my friend. Now ping, this is super useful for like a server, because then you can see what servers are causing you to lag and stuff. So obviously I live in the EU, so I go on EU servers, and Hypixel's like NA or a American server, so I get like 100 ping in Hypixel, but now I know that that's why I'm lagging in Hypixel, so yeah, it's useful. Now these, you can have it on, the only thing that I'd recommend having on is particles multiplier if you're doing a montage, just like when you hit somebody there's a lot more particles. UHC overlay, it makes like golden apples bigger and stuff. And the chat, this giant chat. Now, I have it off because it's just so distracting, but you can have it on if you want. Now going down, cooldowns, this is super useful if you have like a shield or something, so you'll know when you can use your shield again after you've blocked a shot. It's really useful. There's not much settings for that. And you've got all these things here. If you want to like activate some, then you can enable it. It's just the more you have on your screen, so the lower your FPS is going to be. So if you have all of these on, like your FPS is going to be a lot like lower than normal. These are like really useful settings. Combo counter for sumos, it's super useful. See how much of a combo you got on the other person. Reach display. Now basically what this does is when you're close to somebody, your crosshair will turn red, so you know that you can hit them. Now this is like much more useful if you have a bigger crosshair. I have a small one, but it still helps me out a bit. But if you have a big crosshair, this will be super useful because you know exactly when to hit the other player. Now you've got all of this item tracker. Now this is useful, it's just the thing down here, shows you how much items you pick up or drop or anything. It's useful when you're using wool or like when you're buying something on Bed Wars. Now FOV mod, you can change your FOV. I don't recommend using Lunar's FOV mod, as there's one in the Minecraft settings which is better in my opinion. I have it at Quakes Pro, but you might have it at like 90 or default, so yeah. Now screenshot uploader, don't really know what this is, but I'm going to turn this off. Block outline, now this is super useful. You can see like if there's a block, if you hover over it, it'll outline it. Like this snow block right here, it'll have a purple outline if I was looking at it. The players automatically have a purple outline, so you'll never be like mistaken. And then it's quite a useful thing. These are settings that I use. Yeah, now these are the last settings. We've got the boss bar. I mean, why would you have this off, guys? The Ender Dragon HP, the Wither's HP, you need to have this on for survival. Now team view, I mean, it shows you where your teammates are on the HUD. There's no settings for it, but it can be useful. I don't really use it, I just have it on. Now menu blur, now I have this on. I have it like no blur strength though, but I mean, I still have it on. I don't really know why. I'm gonna turn it off actually. And then hitbox. Now, okay, so the hitbox is actually what outlines a player, and the block outline is just the block. So hitbox shows you, like, you can see a player from much further away because there's like a giant box around them. That is their hitbox, as it says. So yeah, have that enabled. These are settings that I use for the hitbox. And yeah. Now, you can use weather changer. It's a new setting. You can make it so it's always clear. So like when it's raining, it doesn't distract you. That's super useful. As well as time changer in survival, where you can change the time so it's always day. Now, I don't play survival, so it doesn't like affect me, but it's useful if you play survival. Now, if we go over to settings here, this is just what I have on. Cosmetic options, HUD options, stuff like this. Now, I recommend copying what I have here. And yeah, I'll just let you guys copy this. Now, color options. This is super useful, so like all the text in Lunar, without doing anything individually, it'll just default to a color, which is really cool. Go into performance in settings, go here. Now just copy everything that I have on my screen, and once you've done that, you can go to controls and here. Now if you want your mod menu, which opens up this, what we've been tweaking on, you can change that. You can do the waypoint menu. You can basically, this is just the hotkeys, and yeah, I just have it on the default one, but you can change it however you want. It won't affect anything in your game apart from like what you press. Now waypoints, this is if you have the waypoints option on in mods. You can just check where the waypoints are, or you can delete them here. Now most of like your things will just be like clumped up somewhere, looking like this kind of at the top. So you can just, you can't be in mods, you can't move it around in mods, but just press the X and now you can move these around. You can customize it so it looks good and is to your liking. Now this is how I have it. I'm just used to this, and yeah. Now if you want to go out of the Lunar client mod, just press escape and boom, now you're back in Minecraft. And you should see an FPS boost for this. As you can see, the flying thing makes it a lot faster. This is just for me to like get around to places fast. So fast that my PC's not even like loading it in. Minecraft logic, there's a lava place in snow. But yeah, I hope this video gave you more FPS. It's not really a FPS like devoted video, but it would give you a bit more FPS on Lunar. And yeah, hopefully this made your Lunar client look a lot nicer and better to like film videos or just play on. Now if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. And once again, if you do want to join like a nice chill Discord server to make friends or play like games with, or just socialize in general, then you can join the Chill Cafe Discord, which is just in the description. It's the Discord that me and my friend made together. So yeah, pretty cool. I think it's got a lot of potential to grow, and it's also got like moderators, so yeah. Now thank you for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Alrighty guys, so to install Lunar client, we'll go to our Google, and then you want to search up Lunar client. Now it's basically the first link, or you could go down to the description and I'll have a link to Lunar client's website if you want to be sure that it is Lunar client's website. So yeah, but you can also just type it up like I have right here. Press on it, go to here, now press download, and then here, download, select a version to get started. You can get it for Mac OS, Linux, or Windows. I use Windows, so we go download it for Windows. Press save, and boom. Now once you're here, minimize that, go to your file explorer, go to downloads, and Lunar client, the whatever version you've installed .executable should be there, or exe. Click on that, right click, press run as administrator, press yes, press agree, and then boom. Now it should be installing. Now I've already got Lunar installed, so I don't really know why I installed it again, but I guess just to show you guys. Now your one should be done. My one's not going to finish because I've already installed Lunar, but yeah, once you're done it should say that you've just installed it. You can exit out of the installation process, and then go to your Windows Cortana search, type up Lunar client, press it, and then it should open it up, and boom, now you've got Lunar client successfully onto your PC. Now you can follow with the guide, or you can just enjoy Lunar client as is. Alrighty guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.